Good morning, Mrs. Smith. Why are you here today? What's wrong?
Well, actually, I haven't been feeling well these days, doctor. I feel sick.
I see. All right, then. You can tell me what's wrong.
Well, I don't know exactly what's wrong with me, but I've had fever for 5 days.
5 days of fever doesn't sound good. How did it start the first day?
I was working normally the last Monday and then I got a little dizzy while I was at the office.
It was on Monday. Okay. What did you do the day before Monday? On Sunday.
I was at home all day. Well, at night, I went to a party. It was my cousin's birthday.
And what did you eat during this party? Anything that could hurt you.
Well, they prepared a special food for that day. I think it was Thai food.
Have you had Thai food before or it was the first time you ate that?
I have eaten Thai food a lot of times before and nothing happened. I like it.
All right. Anyway, we need to check all the possible options here, you know.
Sure, doctor. But I don't think the food made me sick. I didn't feel bad.
We'll see. Did you have a stomachache that day or the next day?
That day at night, nothing happened. But the next day I woke up with a stomachache.
On a scale of 1 to 10, being 1 not any pain and 10 a lot of pain, how much did it hurt?
I suppose it was a 2 in the morning when I woke up, but it was 7 in the afternoon.
Okay. I also need to know. Did you drink any beer or any kind of alcohol at the party?
I don't drink alcohol, doctor. I haven't drunk it since I was diagnosed with fatty liver.
Oh, you have a fatty liver. When exactly were you diagnosed with that condition?
It was 2 years ago. I went to the hospital because of a pain on my stomach.
I get it. It's important to know that. Any other illness we need to know?
Well, last year I broke my leg while I was driving my car. I had an accident.
Wow. That's terrible, Mrs. Smith. I'm really sorry about that.
Thank you, doctor. But that's okay. It was not very serious. Happily.
I can see. That's why you're walking normally. I supposed it wasn't.
Yes. I had to use a cast on my leg, but just for 3 months. That was terrible.
I suppose so. Well, going back to last Sunday. Did anything else happen?
No, doctor. I think that's all. I arrived home late that day and fall asleep.
All right. What prescription and non-prescription medications do you take?
Well, I don't usually take any pills. Just some painkillers when I have any pain.
I need to know exactly what kind of painkillers do you take. It's important.
I don't remember the name of it very well, but I think it is no pain more pills.
Okay. What allergies do you have? Are you allergic to anything?
I don't think so. I have never had any problems with any food or drinks.
All right, But are you allergic to any medication? Any pills?
No, doctor. I'm not allergic to any pills or medication. I can take them all.
Great. Have you had any operation before for any reason?
No. I've never been operated for any reason. Happily. That must be horrible.
It can be, sometimes. What do you do for a living, Mrs. Smith?
I am a manager in the biggest restaurant of the city. Maybe you know that.
You mean the Tast restaurant that is in the center of the city? The Chinese one?
Yes. That one. I work there from Monday to Friday from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m.
I see. And do you eat there or you take food from your home to work?
I usually cook at home and take it to my work, but sometimes I have to eat in the restaurant.
Have you eaten the food from the restaurant these days? Before you got sick?
No. The last time I ate there was 3 weeks ago and it was a salad. Nothing fatty.
I see. Do you smoke, Mrs. Smith? If so, how often do you do it?
I don't smoke very often. Probably once or twice a month and that's it.
Do you feel pain in your throat? I mean, do you have a sore throat?
Yes. I feel a little pain on my throat. But it always happens to me.
What do you mean it always happens to you? Do you usually feel pain on the throat?
Well, I've suffered from this since I was a child or since I can remember.
I see. I can see you're sneezing, Mrs. Smith. Why is that?
It usually happens when I feel pain on my throat. I sneeze and cough a little.
Since when are you sneezing and coughing? Did it start the same day?
Yeah. To be honest. I always sneeze and cough, but just a little. It's not a big deal.
I know it doesn't seem serious, but we need to check all the options as I already told you.
Okay, doctor. But I thought it was normal since I've had this problem for years.
Well, we'll need to do some exams to see if that is the problem or there's something else.
Okay, doctor. But do you think it can be serious? I need to come back to work.
I don't recommend you to do that. You'd better go home and rest a little for today.
What? Wow. Is it that serious, then? I mean, I've been working like this.
Look, I'm not sure, but I'm afraid you could have pharyngitis. I suspect so.
Pharyngitis? What is that? I've never heard about that before.
It is inflammation of the pharynx, which is in the back of the throat. Do you understand?
Yeah, I can understand the problem of the throat, but what about the stomachache?
Well, sometimes it happens that an infection can affect other parts of the body.
Oh, God. I hope it isn't anything serious. I can't stop working.
In the worst case, we will need to operate, but it is not dangerous. Don't worry.
Okay, doctor. Then, what do I need to do now in order to get better soon?
I will give you an order to do this exam and then we'll see the results next week.
Thank you, doctor. I will wait then until the results are ready to know.
Yes. Go pass with my assistant, please. And that's it for today.
God, it's very late. How long am I going to wait here? I want to leave.
Wow. What a beautiful car. I have never seen such an amazing and luxury car over here. Oh, he must be the owner. He has to be a millionaire man or a businessman. Hello, sir. I'm sorry to bother you, but is this your car? It's so beautiful.
Oh, hello. This car? Of course. This is my car. Do you like it?
Of course. I love it. I had never seen these kinds of cars over here.
Well, I'm glad you like it. I have recently bought this car, so it's almost new.
I see. Well, I have to leave. I am working right now. I should not be here.
Wait. Let's talk for a while. What do you do for a living?
As you can see, I am a housekeeper. I work near here. In this town. 2 blocks from here.
Oh, that's good. I mean, you probably do a lot of things every day as a housekeeper, right?
Well, yeah. I would like to tell you everything I do every day, but I don't think you.
No. I want to listen to you. I have plenty of time. Tell me about yourself.
Well, I have to wake up early every day. I usually take a shower and brush my teeth. After that, I normally prepare the family's breakfast. They usually eat pancakes.
Wait, then, you don't exercise after you get up in the morning? What time do you do it?
What? No, I don't exercise. I used to do it, but not anymore. I don't have time to exercise. I have to do a lot of things during the day. Why do you say that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you exercise. Since you look healthy and in a good shape.
Thanks for that. Well, no, I don't exercise. I do yoga sometimes, but not every day. Then, I have to help the children get dressed. They have to go to school in the morning as always. Then, I do the chores. I have to sweep, mop the floor, wash the dishes, and clean the house. That's basically what I do all day every day. You must be thinking I am a boring person.
What? No, of course not. I would never say that. You work really hard and that's great.
Well, I'm sure it's nothing compared to your busy routine. Am I right?
Well, no. I mean, I do a lot of things, but I think you're exaggerating a little.
Exaggerating? No, I'm not. You're a millionaire. You have a lot of money. And I'm sure you know a lot of people. Famous and interesting people. Wow. Come on. Tell me about your routine. What do you usually do every day?
You know, I am a rich person, so I have my own gym in the house. That's normal. Then I tell my housekeepers to make some healthy breakfast for me. We, the millionaires, have to be always healthy and in a very good shape, since we do many things. I usually eat my breakfast in the garden table, which is next to the big swimming pool. I have to eat alone because I am single. I never got married and I'm fine with that. After that, I brush my teeth and take a shower. I use a special shampoo. For rich people. Then, I have to go to my walk-in closet. It's a really big one. I have a lot of clothes. Sometimes I can take hours just to decide what to use that day. I get dressed and check my laptop. It's a Mac. I check my emails from rich and important people. I have to answer them and also sign some contracts for my employees. I have a lot of them. I have like 100 people working for me, so I have to supervise them every day. Then, I have to go to check my companies. I have many of them around the city. Obviously, I don't take the train, bus or a taxi because I have my expensive car. I don't cook, of course. I don't have time for that. So, I usually eat in a luxury restaurant. I normally spend $1,000 or $2,000 in my lunch. Just a little of money. After having lunch, I take a nap. Usually in my big garden or in a club. I joined a club recently. It's one of the most famous and important clubs of the country. VIP Club Center. There, I swim, drink some vodka or whiskey. I don't drink beer. That's for poor people. I also play golf or cricket. Sometimes I also play tennis with my rich friends from the club. Then, I get back home. I don't watch TV because that's also for poor people. So, I have my dinner. I normally have some cereal or tea with some lemon. That's it. Then I check my email again before going to bed and that's how my day ends. What do you think about it? Impressive, right? I know, I know. I am a millionaire.
I have to admit it. It's impressive. Your life is so interesting and awesome.
That's something normal for me. And what do you do in the evenings? Do you like going to the movies or to any other place to have fun? Or you don't go out?
I don't usually go out because I don't have much time, but if you ask me out,
Of course I am asking you out. Would you like to go to the movies with me? Or where would you like?
I am not sure. I suppose you know a lot of places, so you decided by yourself.
Okay. I will take you to the best restaurant in the town, but it is a little far from here.
But this, next to us, is the best restaurant in the town. Why don't we come here?
What? No. I mean, we would eat here, but I am tired of these luxury places. Why don't we go to one of these cheap, I mean typical restaurants? They look interesting.
But I eat in those restaurants every day. That's boring for me. But, okay.
Yeah. A rich person like me is bored of the money and luxury things. Please, understand. So, why don't we go out tonight? I'll pick you up at about 7 o'clock. Oh, and I have to leave my car in the garage. My mechanic will fix a problem it has. So, is it okay if we walk a little? I am also bored of driving every day. Please.
But, I walk every day. I want you to bring this amazing car. You're millionaire, so.
Hey, I'm back. Sorry I took so long. I had to call one of my partners, but I'm here. Oh, I see you washed my car. Thank you. I will give you a good tip. Good job.
Good morning, ma'am. I am Bella's father.
Good morning.
You gave us a call yesterday to talk about Bella. What happened? Did she do anything wrong?
No, she's a wonderful student.
Is she not paying enough attention in class?
No, it's not like that, but before you jump to any other conclusions, let me be clear. I want to discuss her behavior.
But you previously stated that she had done nothing wrong when I asked.
She did nothing wrong. The only thing is that she is very quiet. We initially assumed she was a new student, but it has been almost a year and she still hasn't opened up.
Are you sure? Because when I asked, she said she liked this school.
Yes. Did she ever mention any friends at home?
We didn't discuss her friends, but when her mother and I asked about her studies, she said she could understand everything easily, so we assumed everything was fine.
She is good in academics, and every teacher praises her performance. She also received good grades in unit tests, but she barely spoke to anyone in class.
Oh, I see.
She also did not want to participate in any group activities. She likes to do everything on her own.
Well, ma'am, she hasn't always been like this. Actually, she was bullied at her previous school.
What? Why didn't you guys do anything?
I think her mom and I made a mistake when we assumed she was just coming up with reasons not to go to school.
That is heartbreaking. How did you find out she was being bullied?
When she did not come from school one day, we called the administration and found out that she had been locked in the restroom by some children. As a result, we decided to transfer her to a different school.
Well, the environment here is friendly, and we keep a close eye on each student to make sure no one has the same experience.
That is why we chose this school. But what can we do now? Isn't there anything we can do to help our child?
I'm not an expert, but I recommend treating her with love and respecting her emotions. I'd also like to know what she enjoys doing, such as her hobbies.
She likes painting and dancing, as well as reading books.
What would you say if I told you I wanted to enroll her in our art and book recital club?
That's great, but will she agree to this?
We'll figure something out. Art club consists of many easy, fun group activities that don't require a lot of talking at first, which would be good for Bella and help her open up.
This is a great idea. And what is a book recital club?
Oh, it's the new club where students read from their favorite books. Any page, poem, conversation, or phrase they want, and they can also share their opinion on particular paragraph or what they like about the book.
I believe she would enjoy doing that, and we wish she would agree to join these clubs.
Yes, we want the best for our students, so please don't mind. I'd also like to make one more suggestion.
Sure, ma'am. Anything for our child's benefit.
Do you mind if I arrange for her to meet with our school counselor?
What? Do you think she needs counseling?
As I previously stated, I am not an expert. Let me set her up with a counselor, and if she believes she does not require it, she is free to go.
But what if she requires counseling?
Then there is nothing to be scared of because she is an excellent student and a wonderful person, and getting counseling would only help her to handle her past experiences.
Do you think it's important to choose a school counselor? If you believe Bella requires counseling, I can locate the best counselor in the city.
No, it's not important, You can seek counseling from any child specialist. However, I recommended our school counselor for Bella because she is one of the city's top child psychologists.
Can you tell me more about her?
She is a doctor and a mental health specialist who specializes in working with teenagers and young children's emotional, intellectual, and social growth and issues. She understands that every child is different, and the issues that the children face are also different, so she uses different techniques and therapies during child counseling.
Could you tell us how many parents have used counseling at your school in the past so we can learn about their experiences?
There are many of them, but I cannot give out any details without consulting them first. However, I can tell you about our counselor, or you can meet her in person.
Okay, that sounds great. Please don't mind because, as parents, we want our child to live a happy and normal life. Her mom and I already made a mistake by not believing her, so we just want to be extra cautious now.
Please try to understand that there is nothing abnormal with her. She just has difficulty opening up due to past experiences. For her own good, we must assist her in overcoming her traumas.
Thank you so much for helping us and taking such important steps for our child.
That's our goal. We want to provide our students with the best education possible, while also supporting them through all of their difficulties and issues.
It's really nice of you all to understand our child's problem rather than just complain about her.
We understand that it can be challenging for children at times to understand what's going on with them. We also understand that, as parents or guardians, there are times when we are unable to identify what is wrong with them, which is why we need professional assistance. Supporting our child is sometimes all we can do.
Yes, you are correct. You have my permission to do whatever you want as long as it helps Bella. Actually, that's all I'm looking for.
Great, then I'll convince her to join our art and book recital clubs and make an appointment with our school counselor the following week.
I'd also like to know if there are any additional fees that we need to pay.
The Art and Book Recital Club does not require any additional funds. However, if she requires counseling, we will email you a list of session fees.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much for organizing this parent-teacher meeting and assisting our child.
It is our responsibility. Thank you for coming. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Nice meeting you as well, ma'am. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you for calling World Class Wireless. How can I help you?
I'm interested in starting new service, and I'm calling different companies right now and to price the various calling plans.
Do you already own a cellular phone, or would you be needing a new world-class phone?
No, I have a phone already. It's a Commutel 500.
Unfortunately, your Commutel is not a model that is supported by world-class wireless. However, if you begin new service with us today, we will send you our new state-of-the-art worldwide 99W phone for only $25.
That sounds reasonable. I will also need an extra phone for my wife. She's currently using a Commutel too.
As a special promotion, we are offering new customers extra WCW phones for only $5 each. So the new phones would be just $25 for you, plus $5 for your wife.
I may be interested. Can you tell me a little bit about your plans?
Sure. Actually, we have several plans available, but let me tell you about the two that are the most popular right now.
Go ahead, shoot.
With our new cell phone offer, you get free, unlimited weekend and nighttime minutes and up to 800 free weekday minutes Monday through Friday for $39.95 per phone.
When does nighttime start, according to your plan?
Nighttime means between 9 p.m. and 7 a.m. You can also opt to have your free nighttime minutes start at 7 p.m. for only $4 extra per phone per month.
And what hours are considered weekend in order to get those free minutes?
Weekend runs from 9 p.m. Friday night until 7 a.m. Monday morning. Also, of course, you have free, unlimited long-distance calling anywhere within the continental United States.
And what about the other plan that you said was popular?
We also have a plan that includes 500 free weekday minutes for $24.95 per month per phone. If you're on a tight budget and don't use your cell phone so often, that one might be the plan for you. But the 800-minute plan is our most popular, because those first 500 free minutes tend to go pretty quickly.
I travel a lot, and I have lost my cell phone a few times in the past. Will you replace my phone for me if that happens?
Honestly, sir, I think you'll have a hard time finding a company that will replace a lost phone for free. However, WCW does offer an insurance plan which covers not only loss of your phone, but also any type of physical damage for only $5 extra per month.
That's not too bad. Now let me ask you this. If I begin service with your company, how long am I bound to the contract?
All of our contracts are for 2 years.
What happens if I need to end the contract before that time?
There is an early termination fee of $150.
Do your phones offer any other special features that I should know about?
Let's see. One other convenience that I didn't mention is voice-activated calling. It comes with all our promotional phones.
What's that all about?
If you are busy driving, using both hands, you can call any phone number simply by speaking into a mouthpiece attached to a special headset. The phone uses voice recognition technology to call whatever number you want.
Wow! That would be very helpful.
And that feature comes standard with all new 99W phones.
Okay. I would like to start service today using the 800-minute plan. And I will add in the extra phone for my wife.
Wonderful. Now, sir, Your basic monthly charges are going to be $39.95 for each phone, plus approximately $11 in surcharges and fees. Have you decided to buy the insurance that I mentioned earlier for $5 per month on each phone?
Yes. I think we are going to need that.
Excellent. So, you are looking at total charges of about $100 per month for each phone line. Also, there will be a one-time only charge of $30 to cover your two new phones.
Sounds pretty good.
All right. Your new world-class wireless cellular phones will arrive in 3 to 5 business days. Now, I will just need to take down some information, and we're all done.